Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? And welcome back to the vlog. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody's Monday is fantastic. As y'all know, today was the solar eclipse that happened and people are like freaking out and overhyping it and like, oh my God, this is so amazing. And it is amazing, don't get me wrong. But it is gonna happen, you know, in 2024, right? I believe April 6th is what it is. What did NASA say? Yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, guys, I had a vlog planned today to, you know, surround the topic of, you know, solar eclipses and how you can capture that. But I unfortunately do not have the right equipment to do that. But I can briefly talk about that. Basically, what you'll need is something called a solar filter, just like an ND filter, just like a UV filter, just like a polarized filter. You slap that on top of your lens in the front, and that way you can look directly into the sun and take a photo or video, and it will not damage the lens, it won't damage the camera, it won't damage the sensor. But like I said, I don't have that, so I couldn't do that. I wanted to do like a time lapse and, you know, make something really cool about it, but what can you do? Anyway, today's episode is gonna be a little different. Like the title says, I'm not a sellout. And that's something very important that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. Especially as a cinematographer, as a entrepreneur, as a videographer, whatever you wanna call it. It's interesting to me, like, you know, this new wave of young people who are wanting to break free from the 9-to-5 kind of job. They wanna be on their own, they want to be independent, and they've seen success by people who are starting their own companies at a very young age, because all the material to start your own business is there online. You can look up anything for free on the internet. Information is out there. We are in the day and age of information, and that's really cool. And so with that, people learn their niches like that a lot sooner than it traditionally would take to get into a field that they're very passionate about or, you know, super interested in. But then at the same time, there are people who struggle, and unfortunately, they will give up their morals and their principles to make the, you know, easy buck. And especially a person like me in the video world, as a videographer, clients coming left and right, asking you to do projects, and me being a person of faith, as y'all know, I'm Muslim, and I try my best to stay true to my core beliefs, and I won't compromise that to make a buck. So many times clients ask me to do things for their video shoots, and I'm glad they tell me ahead of time, so that way when I show up to set or whenever I'm there at the shoot, I'm not surprised. And you know, so many times I had to say no, and I've said no actually 99% of the time, because I don't want that on my shoulders. I don't want to, you know, one day we're all gonna die, and I don't want to be judged and have that on my back and say, why did you give up your belief to earn something temporary, you know? And I'm a person who believes that if you give that up, there's a greater reward for it. So hopefully I'm praying that it's accepted that I turn down these opportunities, that people like to call them, and for something greater and something bigger. And that's something I think any entrepreneur should hone, is that they should not compromise their morals, their values, and keep that integrity so that they will find success, right? And they will gain much more respect for sticking to it and not giving up. So many people, like I've seen on YouTube, for example, who claim to be practicing Muslims, right, are doing things that a Muslim should not do. You know, hanging out and partying with girls, smoking, drinking, getting tattoos, whatever it is that they do, if you're gonna do all that, then don't claim to be a Muslim. Like, it's just so mind-boggling to me, and it upsets me that these are the people who are famous and, you know, they're up there and people are watching them, but they're not the right representation of what Islam is and what, you know, Muslims are. And I don't know, like, for me, I feel like it needs to be corrected and it needs to be stopped. I'm not saying I'm popular or anything like that, but I'm trying my best to stay to my faith and not compromise that for the fame, for the money, for whatever it is. And what upsets me more is that the people who are asking me to compromise my morals and beliefs, they are Muslims themselves. Specifically, like, for weddings. I've had people ask me, hey, we want you to do a wedding. I'm like, oh, okay, great, congratulations and all that good stuff. And then they come and tell me, well, we want you to film the guys dancing. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then they ask me, oh, we want you to film the guys and girls dancing together. I'm like, excuse me? Then we want you to film the girls dancing by themselves. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I can't. And some people, they sympathize and they're like, oh, okay, that's cool, we appreciate it, and then they leave. So many times I've lost jobs to people like that, and I think that's not fair, because I'm somebody who is trying to keep the integrity and not compromise myself to make a living. I think people who are genuine in what they're trying to do should not have to go that path and go that route to make a living. And I'm also glad to announce that Cinema King Productions is open to doing weddings. If y'all are looking to get married and need a wedding video done, be sure to hit me up. My contact information is down below in the links. With that being said, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I'm sorry that it went, to a dark place, but I feel like and I believe that this needs to be heard and needs to be spread far and wide. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Make sure you hit that post notification bell down below. Share it with all your friends and family so they can hear the other side of, how this works. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.